Selfies have been a part of our lives since the invention of the front-facing camera and has taken over the social media landscape. But all these years, they've looked the same. Until now. This is the Gen Z Selfie. Emil.
Yeah.
Do you know what's a Gen Z Selfie?
No. What's a Gen Z selfie?
To perform a Gen Z selfie, first you need a Gen Z. They're pretty easy to find. Just look for someone who's always on their phones. Drinking iced coffee and eating food in a cafe they're probably too broke to afford. But they do it anyway. Take said Gen Z and ask them to put their phones out. They're probably out anyway, so it's not gonna be an issue. Open the camera app, and here's where it gets crazy. Nope, don't switch to that front camera. Use the widest angle rear camera you have, put it up, and click.
Okay, you might be wondering, why even do this new way though? What even is the point of this video? Two things. Remember this? We all had it just simply because it was trendy. It's the same thing with the selfie, the Gen Z selfie. It's the new trend, it's the new way of making selfies. That's why everyone's doing it. But let's actually talk about trends. I believe trends are important not simply because you want clout or anything, but it's actually something to keep everyone on their toes.
Today we live in a world that's always changing. In just a few seconds, a new video, a new challenge, a new trend pops up and takes over. And more often than not, if it's something critical and you don't get on board, it's gonna be hard to keep up. It's also a good indication on how society reacts to certain things. If this new thing becomes trending, that means the majority of people in that space likes it.
New is always better.
While I don't fully agree that we always need something new, I feel like when we change things every now and then, it offers a new perspective on things we've grown a habit of doing.
Our brain always tries to automate and skip steps of things that we're used to doing. Like when you do stuff every day. For example, brushing your teeth. You don't think which part of your mouth you brush first. There's no order or prioritization that takes place. You just brush it. The same way you've been doing all these years.
While we can all agree that selfies aren't as important as brushing your teeth, it's still fun. I mean, look at this. It's probably one of the most useless thing ever, but tell me, why'd you suddenly wonder where you placed yours?
One more point is it actually looks great. It has been all over my Instagram and honestly, it looks pretty good. It's kind of refreshing seeing this over the selfies that we're used to. Plus, I love the fact that when I do this with my friends, we actually have a picture where everyone's looking at the camera. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. I know sometimes I also look at the screen and not directly at you guys. And trust me, I hate it so much when I'm editing. But yeah, in a Gen Z selfie, you tend to look at the lens because there's literally nothing else to look at. I mean, where are you gonna look at? The back of your phone? Just a quick tip, if you're using an iPhone with 3 lenses, this lens, that's your wide angle. But if ever you're not, you can just put it in your 0.5 and just test which lens is it. Lastly, the quality is better. Like, way better. Although it's not a deal breaker since social media platforms compress your uploads anyway, having that better quality photo is always a good thing. I mean, let's be real, a big factor of why your phone is priced that high is because of the quality of those cameras. Not the front camera, but those cameras at the back. So why not use it as much as you can? Whether you do or you don't take selfies regularly, it's kind of fun to do it every now and then. It's been a big part of the world we live in right now. Imagine just a decade ago, when you see someone famous, you ask for their autograph. Now what do? You whip out your phone, open your camera app, and ask for a selfie. So next time you see someone you want to take a selfie with, try it the Gen Z way. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!